up, you guys? It is me, Mantha, and basically, today we are going to be talking about LeLe Pons. Very interesting, LeLe Pons, right? As you guys know a little bit about LeLe Pons. You know, LeLe Pons is just somebody on YouTube who decided to start doing YouTube, and it's just a big old mess in that. Now, basically, what I'm trying to say is, nicely, LeLe Pons is just unfunny. Okay, she's just very unfunny. I don't know why she can't do more than 6-second videos. So we are going to talk about LeLe Pons' idea for teaching people about college. And this is basically just simple. Very, very simple. Just going into basics here with LeLe Pons' video, calling it First Day of College. Now, as you guys know, college is a different time. People graduating high school. And a lot of LeLe Pons' audience, ironically, because Vine was in 2012, 2013, a lot of the kids in that time era were middle school and are now getting ready to be going to college. So I guess she wanted to give them a good comedic video on what to expect. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. And we're going to see what LeLe Pons has to offer for people like me who are interested in the college life. So yeah, let's get into that right now.
I know, it's my first day of college. Okay, I'll call you back. I'm going to class. Oh my god.
Okay, so basically all she has to really offer is more of just like going into there, and freshmen have big bulky glasses and they pretty much look like nerds, right? Like she's pretty much just saying, you know, hey, you guys, you know, pretty much when you're freshmen, you look nerdy, you don't fit in really just by like your appearance, you know, like already you're showing that you're more of like, you're looking at like, okay, you're gonna have glasses, you're gonna have a sweater, you're gonna be like so confused in the college setting. And then the second someone sees you, they automatically believe that you're a freshman. It's not true, because basically in colleges you really don't know who's a freshman, who's not a freshman. It's just an assumption made.
Hello. Oh, freshman. Rush Captain.
By LeLe's video, just saying, oh, you know, if you're a freshman, you have big bulky glasses and you look like a nerd, you look like this, because this is what freshmen look like, you know, they just look like this. And it's like, that's not at all true. And I don't even get that part in the video, like why didn't she look normal like she usually does in her Instagram photos, just in that sort of thing, as you guys know what I mean. Because if you're going to play a character, don't try to make the character look nerdy and make the character look like a nerd, because literally the character is not going to really be there. Like this is what I'm trying to explain. Basically, do not try to be basically that freshmen in college are not nerds. They don't have giant bulky glasses. Some people wear contacts, some people don't, etc., etc. They don't wear sweaters, and they don't like look, oh, what, like, you know, and stuff like that. That is all just fake assumption made by LeLe and everything else. So that's pretty much all there really is. So for that, so let's continue to go into more of this video, because you know, you want to know a little bit more about that sort of thing, because, you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. So
No, eres latina, first Elena.
Oh, I know. Sorry, sorry. Jesus.
No, I don't have a boyfriend. Shut up.
Oh my god, okay. Hi.
Hey, Jane saved the corn.
Save the corn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll save the corn. Hey, what's up?
Excuse me. Would you like to go to a party tonight?
A party tonight?
Yes.
On a school night?
For sure.
No, I don't go to parties.
You don't go to parties?
No.
Parties? This is college. Man, that girl is whack. Get out of here.
Hey, where's class?
I don't know. I'm skipping it.
I'm gonna be late. Sorry, I'm late! Where's everybody else?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
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 What's going on over there?
I totally missed homework. Wait. Excuse me.
Where's the teacher?
Good afternoon, class. Sorry for the delay.
His shirt's off.
Welcome to English 101. So, let's start with a roll call, shall we?
Is that Bella Hadid?
No.
Bella Hadidi?
Present.
Benjamin Lewin. Christina? All right, guys, this semester we'll be covering 6 books.
Wait, 6 books? That's like 30 pages a night.
Haven't you heard of plagiarism? Who reads?
That guy does my essays.
Okay, so let me.
So basically, all you're basically finding out is like, oh, so you are going to go to college, you're going to be a freshman, you're going to look like the nerd of the class, you're going to seem like the nerd, everyone's going to throw everything at you, be like, oh, look, it's the nerd, like, hey, look, a nerd, freshman, you look so dumb, and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, what you're going to do, what basically you're going to see, what you're going to basically see, this is a huge misrepresentation of everything. This is a misrepresentation of college and like acting like, oh, they got bullies, they got people that throw stuff at you, and that sort of thing, which is not necessarily true. Another thing is that they are like, oh, well, you know, like the college teacher's late and they're going to be doing 6 books and that's 30 pages. And then they're like, no, you're so dumb. Like, no, like, plagiarism, no one leaves, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, what is even going on in the college setting? It basically just seems like it is a high school, if anything, setting, because that is, from what I have did my research on about college, is that is not how college is. Basically, college is more, you know, like you're doing whatever. It's not like, oh, well, you know, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, no. I'm sorry, but LeLe, you got it wrong again. Not only are you misrepresenting, college here, you're also telling people that they're going to be seen as nerds if they are new, which is not a good thing, because to some people they're like, well, you know, I don't want to seem like the nerd and all this other stuff, and it's like, well, you're not going to be seen as a nerd, because that's not true. Like what LeLe's saying here is completely and utterly false. And I can attest to that. Like, exactly what she is saying is completely and utterly false. So, anyway, besides this, we're going to continue to look more into the video. So, basically, I still don't know the plot of the video. I still don't know, like, where are they going with this video. All I see is you're basically in a college setting, and that's it. Like, okay, but where are you going? Where are you going with the video? That's where I'm getting stuck. And I'm sure it's where a lot of people are getting stuck. So, you know what I mean? Like, how can you say, like, oh, well, you know, this and that? You know, like, you're literally, no, like, there's no plot. There's no anything. And it's also kind of weird to mention as well, as a previous video she did, she was basically doing one about 9 No, not that. She was basically doing a video talking about high school and all this other stuff. And all of a sudden now they're in college, and like I could see why, but then it's like, but you're not like what I'm saying is there's no plot to this at all. This just seems like it was just written up in an hour, not even like maybe 5 seconds. Like, oh, let's make a video about college. Okay, well, what are we gonna do? Let's do this and that. And there's no way of really seeing that, as you know what I mean. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the video here.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Sorry, when is prom?
She said prom.
Can I go to my lockers?
She said lockers.
I'm guessing you don't have PE?
Where did you guys find her? She said PE. Oh my god.
All right.
He said PE. Oh my god.
All right.
Okay. So basically what they are trying to state is that they are trying to basically state that if you don't know what you're doing in college, aka aka like post-secondary education, you are going to not succeed. You are going to just be like not being able to like you're just going to look dumb. Everyone's going to laugh at you. You're not going to make friends. They just laugh at you for whatever reason. They just decide to laugh at you, and it's just like, well, I don't see, I don't really see exactly the point. There's still no plot line. And then, as you can tell, also when they get to the dorm rooms and the dorm mate, basically they're arguing, the roommate and the boyfriend.
What the hell? Were you making out with Taekwon in the hallway?
Why are you coming up in here disrespecting me and my dorm mate?
Are you kidding me? What are you cocking me for? You know I hate when you do this.
Because I like it.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because we talk like this.
What are you doing here?
Why are you still here? Why are you still here?
We're arguing, and obviously in a dorm room, it's more than just that bed. It's 2 beds, and like that sort of thing. It's also the wrong setting for a dorm room in a college. Just throughout this whole thing, it's just like, what are you even doing? Like, what are you really looking at? What's the point of the video? Like, what's the plot? What's the twist? Like, and why is there no comedy? This is supposed to be a comedy video, right? There's nothing. There's nothing of that sort. As you know, there's nothing of that. It's just really weird how a college skit would literally have nothing. And it just looks dumb, and it basically just is not what you're looking for, Like, it's not giving true representation. It's not giving any of this stuff. And it's kind of ridiculous when you're thinking about it, because, what you are getting from this is just ridiculous. When what you're doing here is just basic. You're just seeing what you're doing and seeing all the stuff, and it's like, okay, well, wait a minute. What's the plot line? What's going on in the video? What's the twist? What are you even referring to? And that is what I'm not getting. And this video, I believe, is like halfway or to more over. Like, there should have been a plot twist or a comedy act or something by this point. This is just like utterly unneeded for video. Like, utterly unneeded. So, yeah.
Could this day get any worse?
Same.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm your roommate. This is our dorm?
Oh my god, not you!
What is that supposed to mean?
You were hooking up with, like, everybody. I don't know, you have, like, 20 boyfriends. All I've seen you do is kiss.
Oh, no. I would never bring that here.
Okay.
Plus, what happens in the hallways stays in the hallways.
Okay.
Catherine! What the hell? Were you making out with Daquan in the hallway?
Why are you coming up in here disrespecting me and my dorm mate?
Are you kidding me? What are you clowning me for? You know I hate when you do this.
Because I like it.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because we talk like this.
What are you doing here?
Why are you still here?
I'm leaving.
Why are you still here?
I'm going.
You're
Can you stop
stupid.
rapping? You stupid!
Don't call me stupid.
Hello, Mama? Yeah, I'm gonna go home. No, I can't do college. I'm just gonna go home and then study it in the house.
Did you drop this?
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Well, I should probably get back to my room.
Never mind. Okay? Bye. I'm pretty sure those are the stairs.
Oh, don't even worry about that. That's neither here nor there. But I was gonna ask you,
Yes?
I was wondering maybe if
Yes?
you could tell my girlfriend Catherine that I'll be back later. Okay.
You know what? Go
Te pones celoso si bailo con otro. Yo hago lo que quiero, yo solo me la gozo. Le hago rum, pum, 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 pum.
So apparently that was it for the video. Where was the plot line? There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zero. It just ends on a note where basically this guy tried, like, smooth talked her, and he said that he had a girlfriend and she's just cussing him out. And it's also like, okay, so wait a minute. Are you also encouraging people, like, you know, all this other stuff? Like, obviously, it's just ridiculous. And what also makes me cringe just a little bit is, I'm sorry, guys, and I'm going to be real about this, but basically, I don't know why LeLe Pons decides to say, I mean, I would get, like, if she is some, like, I know she is some sort of Latina, like, something like that, but to say it, like, basically making it a joke plot line for yourself. There was no plot line in this video, by the way, but of course, in one section of the video, there had to be a section called Latina. There's like, literally, you had to, like, add that in there. You had to add that you were basically, you know, going to be saying, I'm Latina, or, like, Latina. Like, it's like, can you, like, seriously get over Latina? Like, can you stop bringing up Latina? Like, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, why? Just, why? I do not get it. I don't know why. It's just completely and utterly ridiculous. This video had, like, zero plot lines in this. The video had no comedy. It was just horrible, in my opinion. Really horrible of a video. Like, honestly, and for the fact this is made by a company. This is made by a company. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, you know, I'm gonna make this video and it's just there. No, like, you're making this video and it's from a company. It's from a complete company. You know what I mean? And that's the most ridiculous part about it, is that you're literally looking at it like, okay, you're making a comedy video, but where's the comedy? Like, where is the comedy in this video? Like, where is it? Like, I don't see absolutely any comedy. And that's what makes me wonder, by the way, is, like, why is it like this? Like, why is it like this? You know what I mean? Like, you're literally kind of just like, hey, you know, this and that. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. Basically, you know, you're telling me you're a comedy YouTuber who does not do any comedy. You don't make a comedy video, right? You don't. Apparently that's weird, right? I don't know why that's weird, but it's just weird. Like, why aren't you just like, hey, you know what? I'm making comedy. And you can't like the only things that were quote unquote comedy for your 12-year-old audience was basically just you yelling in vines or like running up and something happening, and it's the same thing. And it's like, okay, so wait a minute. You are going to do all this stuff, but you're not like making it apparent right away. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just saying like, hey, you know what? This is not what I'm looking for in a video, and I want to be able to do it. Like, I want to be able to. So, like, you don't think like that. The Shot Studios company should also be ashamed of allowing this to even come out, like, by you. Because you're supposed to be some comedic genius. But there's nothing. Like, no comedy, no anything. Like, just nothing. Nothing absolutely at all. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, are you going to be doing this sort of thing? Or are you just like, nah, like, whatever? Like, honestly, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know why you are just not like, hey, I need to make a comedy video because, I am a comedy person. I make comedy videos. Like, no, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about just making something just because. And in reality, it is really ridiculous. You know what I mean? It is really absolutely ridiculous. If you are going to continue to do like YouTube and stuff like that, you need to be able to do everything. Like, you need to be able to be like, hey, you know what? This is my video, and I want you guys to love it, and I want you guys to enjoy my content because that's how I am as a person. Like, I want to make a career off of YouTube, especially because now you're already pretty much famous, but not really. You're like YouTube famous, but it's like, why are you like not like, that's what I'm seeing from you. I'm just seeing that, oh, well, this and that from you. I'm just seeing all this other stuff, and it's like, that's not what you have to do. Like, obviously, like, what I'm seeing here is like, you are just not really making anything for YouTube. You're not doing any of that. You're just like, you know what, whatever, I just want to do all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, why don't you, like, I'm going to be honest, like, why don't you do that? Like, why don't you do that? Why don't you literally just say, you know what, I am going to make an awesome, awesome video, and I am going to make it to where everyone's going to love my content and continue to grow, which is what, I want everyone to do. But I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is that, I'm not even seeing that from LeLe. What I'm seeing from her is basically not knowing what to do and adding in the basic I'm Latina videos and making comments in her videos saying she's Latina. And to me, it's like, I get that part, but you have to also note to yourself that, is that what you want to do? Or do you want to, at least kind of just like have it to where you're not doing that kind of thing? You're not like, hey, you know what, I wanted to make my content and I want to make it good. I want to make it. No, you're just like, you know what, my channel is whatever, and I'm going to get on trending anyway, which is ridiculous how this gets on trending to begin with, but it sadly does. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Basically, what you see here is this just starts up, and that's just what happens, you know. Pretty much just goes on like that, and it's just like, okay, but why are you even doing this? But I don't know why. It's kind of sad in my opinion. I don't know why LeLe Pons continues to do this sort of thing. Honestly, I do hate to say it, but honestly, I you know, like I would appreciate like YouTubers making awesome content. Now, usually what this means is you love what you're doing and you're putting it out. You're not putting out some dumb stuff like in this video. You're not putting out anything like that. You know what I mean? What you're doing is you're just like, you know what? I don't care about my content. I don't care about the company. You know, like any of that. You don't. The company actually looks like a bunch of BS, and it looks like a scam company because of people like LeLe doing these types of videos on YouTube for her channel, and they're just cringy, unfunny, and you know, it's not like it's good content. Like if it was good content, I would speak out differently, but it's not good content. It's bad content. You know what I mean? Like it's not the basic. It's not the content that you would really be looking for in LeLe. Because, you know, usually in LeLe you're looking at a bunch of other stuff, you know, like with LeLe, like you're seeing how she like led Vine, like if you know what I mean, you know she led Vine. But it's like yeah, like honestly, like why and where and all this other stuff. It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. It's like, okay, why don't you just be like, you know what, my content, I need to make it better. You know, like you're not doing any of that. You're just like, whatever. You're kind of just like, whatever at this point. You don't really care about your content. You don't really care about doing all this stuff. And it's true. That's what I can tell from the video. That's what I can tell from it from start to finish. It looks horrible. It looks like crap. And you know, and that's just what happens, I guess, right? That's just what happens, I guess. But to me, it's like you need to like take that into consideration when you're doing YouTube and stuff. Like honestly, like you're getting all those actors, you're getting all those people, and those videos look horrible. They look like a bunch of crap, in my opinion, and they really, really do. And it's just that just happens, I guess, you know, it just happens and it's just there. But you know, honestly, there needs to be difference here. There needs to be like a change with LeLe Pons, but there won't be because she'll be like, well, I'm the best YouTuber ever, and you know, I'm the best person ever, and everything else. But you know, you can't really think like that. You know, you really can't. So you gotta also note in all that stuff as well. You have to think that into consideration, because you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna be the best YouTuber ever, and then put out crap content like this. You know, when you have people like really trying hard and putting out amazing content, and like for an example, like Shane Dawson, he puts out like series. He makes hours and hours of videos, and he honestly you know, he does really good with these as well. And it's like you know, and you got to think to yourself, is this something that you want, like, you know, to do? Like I said, Shane Dawson's like putting out content, like really good content, interesting content, content that he loves. And then you got LeLe over here putting out the dumbest content ever because it's not good content. It's just like there, like, you know, she's not trying. She's just having the studio do everything, and the studio is just a scam, and it's just ridiculous. It really is. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. So yeah, make sure you give us a like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for weekly uploads consisting of any hot topic I would mention. Okay, see you guys. Bye.